The Center for Disease Control, or CDC, a federally funded organization that caters to the needs of healthcare in the nation and to prevent diseases, they released a list of 16 topics that schools that do teach sex ed will teach in their course. And they found that out of the list of 16 topics, the least being taught was how to properly use a condom. So today I will demonstrate how to properly use a condom. This should reduce your chances of having an STD or an unwanted pregnancy. According to Kyle Kern, a professor at UNC for Public Health, he released a report that said 1 out of 4 teenagers will be diagnosed with an STD every year, and 3 out of 10 teenage girls will be pregnant before the age of 20. He reported that 28% of teens or adolescents will go through a condom failure, so that's breakage or slippage. So the first things that we will discuss today are 3 different options of condoms available for you or your partner. And the second thing we'll discuss today is how to, different styles of condoms, how to properly open and use a condom. And the third thing we will discuss, or that I will demonstrate to you today, is how to safely remove, dispose, and store your unused condoms for future use. So the first condom that I will demonstrate today is a lambskin condom. And a lambskin or sheepskin condom is made out of lambskin. It's actually one of the first condoms ever introduced. This is what it looks like. It's the most natural feeling, and they actually cost more than all the other condoms I will show today. They do protect against unwanted pregnancies, but unfortunately they do not protect against STDs. They are a good alternative to someone who is allergic to latex, but again, they won't protect from an STD. This is a plastic condom or a polyurethral condom. We can see it's a little clearer, or it looks definitely like plastic. These are a good alternative to people that are allergic to latex, and they actually do protect against STDs and unwanted pregnancies. And the third condom that I will demonstrate to you guys is the latex condom. You guys have probably seen this one pretty often. It is the most commonly used, and it's the most affordable. So they are the ones that are mostly given out by Planned Parenthood or any other schools, like high schools. They are usually yellowish looking, made out of latex, which is a type of rubber. Unfortunately, a lot of people are allergic to latex, but for those of you that aren't, those are affordable. The most common, you'll find them anywhere usually, and they do protect against STDs and unwanted pregnancies. So now that we have discussed your options, which is the first thing that you should know before engaging in any sexual contact, is knowing what condom is best for you. You don't want to find out that you're allergic to latex in the middle of sexual encounter. So something that is very important too is knowing your size. That can avoid a slippage or a breakage. So why would we have a slippage? So we would have a slippage if your condom is bigger than the penis, right? If it's bigger, it will slide off, which can cause an infection. So this is a larger size condom. You can see this. This is a smaller size condom. This is also colored because that's also things that are available to you. That's more of a preference really. It's not detrimental to your safety, but we can see the differences of condoms, right? If you have a condom that's smaller than the penis, that can cause a breakage. So if it's really tight with friction and rubbing, that can cause a tear, which you won't always know. Sometimes you can feel or hear a pop, but you won't always know, and that can cause an unwanted pregnancy, right? So sizes, super important. Also, textures, there's different textures, you can see the different lines here. They're not necessary, some don't have them. That's also, again, a preference. Something that's actually very important in the different styles of condoms are reservoir tips. So I don't know if you guys can all see from here, but this is a reservoir tip. And that is deliberate space that is made on the condom for once the male has ejaculated, the semen has somewhere to go. If there's no space for it, that can also cause a tear. Either way, you should always remember to leave some space at the tip once the condom is on the penis for there to be space. If there's nowhere to go, then it can cause a tear. So reservoir tips, important, not detrimental. Make sure that you always add space, but still something that you should care about. There's also flavored condoms. That's just also for preference. Karen Cole, He is a PhD from Harvard Med School. He reported that at least 28% of adolescents will go through a breakage, and that was reported to be due to not having actual classes or a course of how to actually wear a condom. So they're taught all these things and the importance of condoms, but not how to actually put one on. So now what we will go through is how to actually wear or apply a condom. First of all, you will always make sure to read the expiration date on the individual condom, regardless of what the box says. So if your box has the expiration date, always check it, the individual condom. You will always use your fingers, never scissors or a pencil or your teeth. I know spur of the moment, like people just do whatever you can to get it open, but always do remember that it's safe to avoid any tears or holes. This is really good to see the actual reservoir tip. That's just like the deliberate space. So what you will do, this is going to be our penis today. So you will use both hands. Normally, you don't really need to. I mean, not to put it on, but once you're going to roll it down, you should. You'll hold the tip always, and make sure that the ring is external. So when you were to pull down, it'd be going outward down. You don't want to be internal because that can also cause a slippage or a roll up, which would cause damages like health-wise. So you roll it all the way down. This is sponsored by Dole. You roll it all the way down to the base. The base would avoid a slippage. So now that we've used it, the best way to remove it is with your both hands. You will hold the base and slip it off while you simultaneously pull it off from the tip. My hands are like really looped up right now, but you would make sure not to tear. And now you'll hold the condom downward, not with the opening facing you, and you will tie a little knot at the top and toss it in the trash can. Never ever toss it in the toilet. So make sure also to never store your condoms in your wallet, because heat and moist will reduce the efficiency of a condom. So don't ever put it in here and then put it in your pocket because there's a lot of heat, or leave it in your glove compartment. I'm pretty sure lots of people do that. Make sure that it's not in direct sunlight either. So today we have gone over how to properly find a condom that's best for you and your partner. We have gone over different styles that are also very important, and how to properly open and apply a condom onto your penis. And the last thing that I demonstrated today was how to remove, safely dispose, and store your condoms. This will reduce your chances of having an STD or an unwanted pregnancy for you or your partner. Thank you.